From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. On the hill for the Mariners, Logan Gilbert. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a sinker.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
All one.
Fastball for a strike. Stays alive. That one almost got him. Fights it off. He'll see another. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. One away. Austin Hedges now. Just getting started here in Seattle. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. That just misses, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Man at first. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Oh, 1 now. Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Gavin Williams. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Julio Rodriguez now at the plate.
Rodriguez.
That's towards center. And there's 1 down. So up next, Cal Raleigh. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting third, the right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. There's a strike.
Come on, Luke.
And that is out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Now
Ball, that's out.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Top of the second. Stepping up for the Guardians. Stephen Kwan. Gilbert making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2018. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Daniel.
Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Right side. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Angel Martinez. Hey! Second inning here, no score.
Ball 1.
Swing and he popped it up. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
Chase DeLauder.
Ball. Ball, that's outside.
Towards first, Naylor. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Seattle, where Mariners fans are celebrating opening day following a season where they won their division for the first time in over 20 years.
An unforgettable season for these fans. They showed up big time. They also got to watch Cal Raleigh dump home runs all over the league, while the starting rotation led baseball in ERA and innings pitched.
If they can throw like that again this year, I'd expect to see them back in the postseason.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, right field, DeLauder has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. Here's Josh Naylor.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Nope. Nope.
outside.
Nope. Outside.
Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely.
Rosarena jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
The 1-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down. Now it's going to be Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. One and 2 here. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a ball popped up. Schneemann in position. And the inning is over. We're celebrating opening day here in Seattle, where the Guardians lead off the third. Cleveland made the postseason last year, but it's safe to say they're hoping for a faster start this season.
Yeah, Boog, how about their run in the second half? They were 15.5 games back in the Central in June and still won the division.
And they were 11 games back in early September.
Just unreal.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez takes it in for the out. And there's one down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout. Top of the third, no score. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
High fly ball, right field. That's out number 2. Austin Hedges stands in. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next offering upstairs. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Gilbert with the strikeout. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
Yeah. That's a ball.
Swings through that one. And there's
That's
the ball.
ball 2.
That
Ball.
one misses. Full count now. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
The third baseman,
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Inside.
Nope.
2-1. Just
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kwan on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next,
Back to the top of the Seattle order, Julio Rodriguez. The next to hit, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Kwan under it. And the inning is over. On to the fourth. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez.
Hey!
The 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Ball 1 there. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. To third. Oh, he gloves it. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Hard hit left side. Toss to Naylor, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
Ball.
And a 1-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Fouled off. He was late. Ripped to short. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Raley.
In the air to left center. Kwan on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. Flied to right his first time.
Bliss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. And misses inside. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's a 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's one down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. First time up was a pop out.
That's a ball.
All tied up here on opening day.
Hey.
In for a strike. Good slider. The other way, and foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Robles, and he'll be safe at first.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder,
Chase DeLauder getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Hey.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So now here's the DH, C.J. Pappas. Fly to center his first time.
Nope. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Pappas wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Go ahead run on base. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins pushes it foul. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging for the K. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for Seattle, Josh Naylor.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough.
Runner on the move. Cut on and miss. Throws.
He's in there. He's safe.
Hedges too late. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
Outside, that's a ball.
Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Man at second. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Up next for the Mariners.
So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Rob Refsnyder digs in now. He popped out his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Ball one.
That one in there across the letters. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. In there, sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side and the fifth. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Martinez turns to the right on the move. 2 down. Here's Victor Robles. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Robles.
Ball.
And that's
that's off
outside.
the plate.
The Mariners looking to strike first. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one not close, and the count is filled up. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Naylor at third. Robles on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Huge strikeout there. Back in Seattle, so in now for Cleveland, Austin Hedges.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his own.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's Jose Ramirez cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Out number 2. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Here comes the 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the air, right field. Lodolo takes it in for the out. 1 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 0-1.
Ball. Ball 2.
Swing and a foul out of play. In the dirt, full count now. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 out. So digging in, Luke Raley.
The right fielder, number 20, Luke Raley.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Picks it up with the bare hand. Got it. Nice play. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of inning number 7, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And that one almost hit him. That's off the mark. Ball 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. So up next, Daniel Schneemann. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball! That pitch is out.
That one ripped left field, carrying well. It bangs off the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now at the plate, Angel Martinez. And that one fouled off. Jackknifes out of the way. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. 3-2 now.
3.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Nope.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Armstrong. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Check swing and he went. That's strike 2. That one
Ball
missed.
2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 2 for 2.
Hey!
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Over to first, 2 away down. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
And that will end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gabe Spire.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Kafis leading things off. It takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Because started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And here is Hoskins. 0 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Just
that's
missed. Payoff pitch. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And a go-ahead run is on base. Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hedges. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Late swing, fouled off. Oh, 1 down. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one way inside.
Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. And there's
Ball
a ball.
3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fly ball down the line. Got it. Nice grab. And there's 2 down.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Mariners, Cooper Criswell. Jose Ramirez will hit next.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Brendan Donovan.
Looking for a spark to untie this game.
Brendan Donovan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Martinez makes a nice running catch.
The batter, number 10.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 1 for 2. outside.
Ball, that's out.
And that is ball one. Out towards right center field. Martinez on the move to the alley. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Now pitching for
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Connor Brogdon. So now a pinch hitter, Dominic Canzone. He represents the go-ahead run. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Brogdon, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. That one way inside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Leo Rivas now in the game as he takes over third.
Number 76, Leo.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Flips the corner. That's strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
In the air out towards right center. Touches down. That's a hit. A leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Deal one.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Martinez
stands
in here, takes ball one low. Late with the swing there. Next pitch is outside. And delivers outside. And there's ball four.
That pitch is in.
Ball four. 2 outs. The go-ahead run is at second base. So in now for Cleveland, Chase DeLauder. He's 1 for 3. Picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That's to third. Rivas. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate.
Ball, that's just out.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Late swing fouled off. Pitch
Ball, that
misses.
pitch is up.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Just off
Inside,
the
ball
inside
3.
edge.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Mariners.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Aye.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Relay throw to second, and the winning run is aboard with a double.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Raley in the box now. Take strike 1. The winning run on second base. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Up the middle. Throw to first in time. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Bliss.
Second baseman.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Oh, and he hit
Time
him.
out. That ball got him.
Up next for the Mariners.
New pitcher
The first
on
baseman,
here,
number
Matt
12,
Festa.
Josh Naylor.
First
Now
and second,
pitching for the
2
Guardians,
outs.
number
Josh
52,
Naylor, and a
Matt
dangerous hitter coming to the
Festa.
plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Inside, almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Stays alive. The 2-2 now. That one is upstairs. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 on, 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive.
That ball is
And
foul.
that is foul. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And they're all loaded up.
Next for the Mariners.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Just missed.
Outside.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. Swings and misses at the sweeper. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Winning run at third, 2 down here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. On to extra innings. Now it's the Guardians DH, C.J. Kayfus.
Yeah.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Takes it in for the out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Hedges. Into center. Base hit. They get some insurance as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. And that one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit than this at bat.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Ryan Wu.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. And the sweeper misses. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Third out.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and
Number
here comes the
36,
closer, Cade Smith. A chance at his first runner in scoring position. No outs. Brendan Donovan digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Just misses.
Ball one.
Ball one.
That's a really good take.
And that's a strikeout looking.
The batter, number 10, shortstop
Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. The Guardians trying to close out a 2-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next,
So it's their last chance in this one. Leo Rivas, the next to hit, taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. The M's with the tying run at the plate here in extra innings. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Schneemann under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.